This next piece that I'm gonna get to is a true story about my cousin that used to live with me. He was my roommate, so you know, peep it out when you get into it. Right. Can we really walk a mile in another man's shoes? My cousin Reese and I, we used to switch sneakers a lot, so it looked like instead of one pair we had two, but it's not the same. See, when my kicks were worn down, his still looked brand new, for they haven't never touched the ground. Let me explain. Throughout life, I would always complain because the other side looked like it had greener turf. So it took for he and I to become roommates to be content, because when I had it bad, somebody had it worse. Like when I came home complaining of how my feet hurt from hard work, he would glance up at me and he would smirk. See, he was paralyzed from a straight shot to the spinal cord, so the result of his brain to leg signals was adverse, and I would watch as they jerked, and he punched him in despair that I couldn't bear to watch because I was shocked when I stared, and he would much rather have the death sentence or life, but he was cursed twice over with life and a chair, not an electric chair. One for the impaired with wheels attached, and he would probably stand for something if he could stand for something, but it's understood he'll probably never get his feeling back. He doesn't feel sympathy for his enemies, doesn't feel his manhood when it's inside of a woman, doesn't feel when he looks up and prays to his God to walk again and looks down at his feet and gets nothing. And I would touch him and beg for the Lord to have mercy, but I questioned my faith because it's like, you never heard me. I'm ashamed, I was ashamed when my clothes didn't match. Picture shitting on yourself at a public place at 30. On yourself got you scared of being thirsty, and a pain pill addict because it helps you stay sturdy. It disturbs me how I've never been content with what I have, while the homeless thank the Lord for eating leftover trash unsatisfied, showing ungratification, unappreciation for my blessed situation. Complain, 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 complain. When will the madness change? Lord, thank you for my Cadillac, but I really want a range. And thank you for my gold, but I want a platinum chain. And thank you for my house, but I really want a mansion. And thanks for Nike, but I want a money in exchange. Complain, complain, complain. Mankind's never grateful. Like when I wake up and smack my alarm clock and it's time to go to work and I'm angry and I'm hateful. Overworked and underpaid, just a modern day slave. I should be a superstar on a major rap label. Or we could all stand to take notes from the disabled, like Reese, who've overcome overwhelming obstacles. Because the rest of us that wallow in our self-pity would have never had the will to make it out the hospital. It's remarkable how we really can't all blessings, like when my kids get on my last nerves and I'm stressing. It's upsetting because the child support just won't stop. But Reese and others can't pass off their legacy, and they can't produce children and will have to adopt. If we spend more time being thankful for our haves, we have a lot less time to gripe about our have-nots. If every one of us would just remove our footwear and pass it to the person sitting right next to them and walk a mile in those shoes, too big or too small when you return them, well, I hope you have a new respect for them. Trade places. Word.